Let's get radical. The scene starts off with this thing flying from the air. Why is it? Is that a bird? Is that a plane? Wait, right on the first part. It is a bird. Vulture. Because Vulture is a bird. You get it?
Boy, if you don't
Snatch Norman Osborn. Peter told Harry to call the cops. Gave Peter the chance to be Spider-Man. And the first thing he does is leave his shoes. Peter, why did you do that? Why couldn't you just bring your shoes with you? You could have left with your regular clothes after you changed into Spider-Man. For a smart boy, that was a pretty stupid move. Vulture, while carrying Norman, was flying around some buildings. Just to show off, I guess. Norman saw that it was Tombs. But Tombs said he ain't Tombs now. Is what he called him. The Vulture. But that's not what he called him really. He called him a buzzard.
What?
Listen for yourself.
Listen, you old buzzard.
See?
You can't even get the name right.
Here's this and throws Norman and catch him again. Vulture said that Norman should tell everyone that he made Tech fly and should pay him all that he owes and apologize to him. But Norman hits him with this.
I never apologize, old man.
Vulture's getting tired of this man being a prick and drops him. But luckily, the save by Spider-Man. But these two must have not read the news and asked for his name. But he hit them with this.
Why, I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, of course.
Spider-Man? I thought you were a myth.
Guy must have some serious courage if he calls him a myth. He ain't no myth. He's a legend. And I still don't understand why people hate this show. Seriously, why? Vulture cuts off his web, sending him falling. But luckily, he managed to web on a window, dropping Norman down a policeman. Norman evaded, getting snatched by Vulture again, and they went inside. Spidey tried to tell him that he can use his powers for good. You know, with great power comes great responsibility, but Vulture ignores it. Lightning cut to the next important part. We see Norman coming out of the car, and Vulture came in. So the bodyguard put him back in the car, and it drove off. Vulture followed it, and Spidey followed Vulture, who was followed by the enforcers. Spidey delivers a kick while delivering this line.
Trick or treat!
He then leaped on the building side to side and webbed him by the foot. Spidey leaped over a railing and then a spear. Montana sees this as an opportunity and trapped him in a net, sending him falling. He managed to web on a Gorgirl, but he was too heavy. He falls on a hanger. He dodged a falling Gorgirl. Broke out of there only to get kicked by Winston and caught by Ox, which led him to say,
Look, if you needed a breath mint, you just had to ask.
I could understand. His mouth sounds like he hasn't brushed his teeth in a month. He managed to get his hands out there and webbed his mustache, allowing him to get free from his grip. Spidey jumped over his Fancy Dan and tried webbing him, but it got cancelled. Spidey dodged Fancy Dan's attack with his stick and tried webbing him again, but Fancy Dan cancelled it again and dodged the rest of the webbed attacks. But look how he dodged them! That's impressive, I gotta say. He swung his staff, but Spidey weaved it, and throws a punch that got blocked. So were the next two, and dodged Fancy Dan's kick. He sent Ox trying to jump him, but listen to his Spidey sense. He tried webbing Ox, but failed. Ox tried to grab him, but failed again. But the second one was successful, and he throws him to one side. Then Fancy Dan walks towards him. But hold up, why is bro walking like this? Like, what are you doing, bro? Spider-Man tried to escape, but Montana said, stay for a while. Fancy Dan tried to use his staff to hit him, but Spidey dodged it and came back on the wall, only to get kicked by Fancy Dan. Fancy Dan tried going for an air kick, but Spidey dodged it and whipped him, bringing him around to Ox. He then ran away to get Vulture, but Ox said stay a while, which led Spidey to stick on the glass to get him off. But he saved him while webbing him on a pole. Which led Montana to say,
You're making the enforcers look bad. I can't have that.
Vulture tore through the roof and tried to get Norman to apologize. But this prick ain't apologizing for squat. Spider-Man came in the car and get Vulture out of there. Vulture then scratched his costume. Spidey said he's gonna pay for that, literally, and ran to get his money from him. He saw and dodged the gunfire from the helicopter coming his way. He then goes on Vulture's back as if he were surfing. No cap, hear this line.
Surf's up! Woohoo!
He tried getting him off, but Spidey was sticked onto him like sticky tape. Norman's ride and went to the car park, which made the Vulture furious and went for Spider-Man. So did Montana. These two of them and says this.
Two birds, one stone.
He dodged a blast coming his way and dodged the steel wing from Vulture. Spider-Man then went under the helicopter, but Vulture sees him. Spider-Man then rode him towards the tail, breaking Vulture's way, causing Montana to fly towards some place safe. Spider-Man was curious as to how he was still able to fly. He sent something at his back and broke in, removing the thing that made Vulture fly, and swung them to safety. After that, he webbed them. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoy. If you want to watch the first Spectacular Spider-Man video that I did, well, here it is. Or if you want to watch the solo level video that I did, here it is. Enjoy whichever one. Thanks for watching, and big up yourselves.